Hi everyone, back today with another video. This is a different one from what I normally do. Normally I do a lot of goal making videos, but we're coming to the end of season one and there's not really much new. Like I'm still making a lot of gold. I made 17,000 gold today on login. And that was mostly largely passive. That's what I made overnight. So there's still lots of ways to make gold, but we're running out of new ways to make gold. So I just made a quick video today. I was out getting my Sparks of War, which is another way of making gold. Check out the videos in the description if you're interested in that. But while I was doing that, I discovered a quest chain that gets you this pet. It's called Thunder. And before you gold farmers get too excited, you can't cage it. So I was really disappointed at the end of the quest line to discover this. You can't cage it, but it does look really cool. And I don't know about battle pet stats and whether or not it's any good. I think it looks cool. Let me know in the comments if the pet is any good for anything, battle pet wise. If you're a person who engages in that part of the gameplay, I just can't really get into battle pets. It reminds me of Pokemon. I loved Pokemon, but it's just not quite there the way Pokemon was for me as a kid anyway. So basically, you start the quest chain for this in Hello Fall. You speak to Attica and you accept the quest Attica gives you, and then you reopen the dialogue with Attica and ask it the speech bubbles. This is very important. You have to go all the way through to the end for it to offer you the quest to find the little lynxes. So once you've done that, you should have two quests from Attica. I don't know if you're required to complete the first quest. I just did it while I was flying around looking for the baby lynxes. I don't know if you're required to finish that to hand in both. I don't think so. I would imagine not. But you come across more than enough boxes to finish both at the same time anyway. So you can see here, there is a big lynx there, and next to it is the little baby lynx. What you want are those baby lynxes. So there are big lynxes all over the place, and you can pet them. I think there's an achievement there for petting all of the lynxes in Hellofall. So if you're running past them, why not? But you want the little ones. Most of them are really easy to find. The one at the end really was very difficult. I didn't include it here, but I think I spent like 20 minutes trying to find exactly where it was in the damned cave. So I'm going to show you the condensed version here where I show you very clearly where it is in the end of the cave and how to find it, because you can't just go into the cave. You need the item to so you can see here the lynxes are strategically placed, so you basically have to fight something to get to it. So there was one over by the river, there was one by the fire, the central fire. There's another one over here by the spiders. I'm not sure what happened, but for some reason I got booted from my mount. I got wrapped up in a web and I got booted to the ground. So I don't know if you can fly in this area or not, but just so you know, you need to be careful to avoid the other things while you're flying around. So you have to fight this big beetle to get the little lynx. Now, some of them run away and they make you chase them, and it can take a couple of clicks to get them. So make sure the lynx disappears. Don't just assume because you've clicked it that you picked it up. Just make sure it disappears. You don't want to have to come back and start again. You can see I got derailed a little bit because the war cache got dropped. I do everything in war mode now just because everything makes more gold this way. My server doesn't have a lot of competition. I don't usually get ganked or anything like that. And I think I've been attacked 2 or 3 times by a horde and I've won every time. And I don't do PvP. So if somebody as clueless as I am can do it and survive, as long as your server is friendly towards your faction, you can run around in war mode pretty easily. So for the last links, you want to go back to Atticus and get the Sentry Flare Launcher. You need this because if you don't have it, you won't be able to put it on the ground and you can't see the links. I tried many times to see the links without purchasing this flare, and it's just not worth your time. If it's possible, that's amazing, but I don't know if it is, and it takes so long. So you want to go into the back of the cave, so don't divert. And you see this red bush here. It took me a minute to figure it out. See this red bush here by the lake? That's where you want to put down the flare. So you see the red bush, the 5 rocks, the 5 little rocks, and then the big rock. The lynx is right there in the middle. You can see how before I put the flare down, you could not see it. And you can only see it initially when the flare is down. So I'll just slow down this moment for you guys because it just took me so long to find it. And if I can save you a time and a headache trying to collect this pet, I will. And it's probably not good for the algorithm. It wants me to make longer videos, but I would rather value over time. So just so you guys know there's also, you can see I almost left the cave before remembering. There's also using the flare at the back of the cave up near the little pond. If you go towards the middle of the little pond and put down another flare, there's a treasure box there. And it starts a handing quest where you get reputation. You also get like a piece of transmog, I think, when you hand in the quest. I didn't hand in the quest. I'm not so interested in transmog, but I think there is also an achievement for finding all of the treasures. So I was right there. I had the flare, which is something I don't normally have on me. So that's why I chose to do that there, if anybody's trying to get that achievement. So now that we've finished that, we'll go back to Attica and hand it in. So I just wanted to take a quick moment to thank my members, Heretic666, Hallowed Be Thy Game, Brit Malaka, and Psycho Teddy. Thanks heaps for signing up to my membership options. It means a lot that you're willing to support this channel. And I hope you're enjoying the early access to this kind of content and the super fun emojis and little badges you guys are getting. I made the custom ones now, and I think they're pretty cool. And the Girls Don't Play WoW team has access to the Discord server where you can log in and chat with me while we play the game together. So don't forget to check that out too. So we hand in the quest. Like I said, I did both. I didn't see the harm. I was running past those boxes anyway while looking for the lynxes. I hand in both, and you can see here we've got the pet. It's a pretty good looking pet. A reminder again, you can't put it in a cage, which is a little bit disappointing for us gold farmers, but it is still a cool pet to have and to follow you around. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you found this video helpful or entertaining in any way. And as always, remember, girls don't play WoW.